Machine 3055. Sponsored by SRT, Mayo Clinic in Austin High School from Austin, Minnesota. Furious George. Okay,
First Robotics is a competition where we build a robot.
This is a class and club you can take here at Austin High School. It's about building a robot, competing against other teams, see who's the best of the best.
You get to create a robot with your own hands, just getting people in the city, and even if they're not from the city, to do something with their hands. It's a new experience for a lot of people.
It's a really valuable, I think, educational tool and something that's really fun to be in.
Well, First Robotics to me is a group where you're able to create and decide your own decisions to make a robot that can do a certain task given to you.
First Robotics is a competition in which students build a robot to win a game.
And every year is a different competition. The competition this last year was called Ultimate Ascent, and it was a frisbee throwing game.
there's shots going up now. 3-4 in for the Blue Alliance.
It's like an ultimate frisbee. Our robot that we have one that can shoot right now. We did bring it with us to competition. The one we brought to competition was a climber, and it climbed at 30 points every time, but we had to wait till the third day to be able to do it because ours had a technical issue.
And when we learn about the game, we get 6 weeks to build a bot.
And then during the competition, we always have an end game. And this year's end game was to climb a tower with a robot, which we did very, very successfully.
2 up, 3 up. Bouncing in for the fighting calculators.
How do you win? There's a variable number of ways how to win. First, you can either become one of the teams who is primarily a shooter and shoots strictly across the field from the feed station, or you can be a team that climbs to the top of the pyramid, which is 30 points. If you get a good team together, you can do pretty much everything, then they're going to score up to the highest spot.
Competition's crazy. We have hundreds of teams. This year there's only 64 there in our little area. And we're all yelling and screaming, running around, trying to get the robot to work and do what it needs to.
Competition, and each team brings anywhere from 5 to 50 people. There's so many people there, and the energy is crazy. Everyone's super excited to be there and super excited to watch every match, especially theirs. All the adults and the mentors are just as excited.
Competition is crazy. You show up and you have to make sure your robot works, which doesn't always happen, and then you don't have very much time to do anything, and you have to make sure you're at places at certain times, and then you're not in places you're not supposed to be.
And it's really fun too because you get to go up to either Minneapolis or Duluth, wherever it is, and then you get to have a new experience too of getting kind of away from Austin, Minnesota, and have fun exploring like new areas, and it's a great way to at the same time like bond with your friends, and it's a cool experience.
And just remember, we want you.